Cub Cadet Corporation would like to thank you for purchasing a Cub Cadet Series 2000 tractor. This video will provide you with information on the operation and maintenance of your tractor. It is not intended to be a substitute for the owner's manual. Refer to the owner's manual for answers to any questions you might have that are not covered in this video. Your Cub Cadet tractor has been designed to provide you with years of trouble-free operation and to give you the best overall value for your dollar. Periodic inspection and maintenance will help avoid problems and give you optimum performance. Your Cub Cadet dealer is interested in your satisfaction and the performance of your tractor. They offer factory-trained service people with the knowledge, tools, repair techniques, and genuine Cub Cadet service parts to properly maintain your tractor. To assure top performance and economical operation, your tractor should be inspected, depending on its use, periodically, or at least once a year by your authorized dealer. Should you have problems with your tractor, call your dealer and explain your problem. Have your model and serial number available to give to the dealer. The operator's manual will show you the location of these numbers for your tractor. This video will cover the following topics: controls and indicators, safe operation practices, pre-mowing inspection, starting and operating your tractor, operating on slopes, periodic maintenance, removing and installing the mower deck, other service tips, and optional attachments. Title screens conveniently separate the segments on this video. Use the search control on your VCR to locate specific topics. You should thoroughly understand the controls and indicators on your tractor before operation. The dash of your tractor has indicators for low oil level and low amps. If the low oil light comes on, stop the unit and check your oil level. An illuminated amp light indicates a problem in your electrical or charging system. Contact your Cub Cadet dealer if this light comes on. In the middle of the dash is the hour meter. The hour meter indicates actual hours of engine operation and runs any time the key switch is in the on position. This will help you determine when to service your unit. To the far left of the steering wheel is the throttle control. It maintains uniform engine speeds. Except for idling conditions, the throttle should be operated in the fast position for best performance. This is especially true when mowing, tilling, and snow throwing. Next to the throttle is the choke control. The choke is used during starting and warm-up of the engine. To the right of the steering wheel is the ignition switch. It has 4 positions: off, lights on, and start. To the right of the ignition switch is the power takeoff or PTO switch. This switch operates the electric clutch that engages the cutting deck, a tiller, or a snow thrower. It has a run and an off position. On the right side of the tractor are the motion control foot pedals. This is the brake pedal. The brake pedal must be depressed fully in order to start the engine. Below the brake pedal is the forward control pedal. Slowly depressing the pedal moves the tractor forward. The reverse control pedal is located just behind and to the side of the forward pedal. Using the ball of your foot, depress the pedal down and rearward to move the tractor in reverse. To the left of the seat is the lift handle. It is used to raise and lower attachments such as the cutting deck. To operate the lever, move it slightly to take tension off the stop. Press and hold the button on the top of the lever, move the lever to the desired position, and release the button. An indicator also shows the position of the attachment. The lever on the right fender is for gear change or cruise control, depending upon which transmission is in your tractor. If you have an AutoGear system tractor, this lever acts as the gear selector for forward and reverse. Moving this lever forward shifts the tractor into a higher gear. We will cover proper operation of the AutoGear system tractor later in this video. If you have a tractor with the Hydrodrive system, the lever functions as a cruise control. Moving the lever forward will set your ground speed and allow you to remove your foot from the forward pedal. Using this lever will give a top ground speed of about 3/4 of what you would get using the forward foot pedal. Depressing the brake pedal automatically returns the cruise control to the neutral position. The Hydrodrive system tractor also has a transmission release lever. It is located at the rear of the tractor and, when disengaged, allows you to push the unit forward and reverse while the engine is off. Your tractor also has an adjustable seat. Use the lever under the front of the seat to adjust it to one of 5 positions. Your tractor has a brake pedal lock which should be used anytime you park the tractor. To engage the brake pedal lock, depress the brake pedal and hold it down. Push down on the brake pedal lock lever under the steering wheel, then lift your foot from the brake pedal and then let go of the pedal lock lever. To release the brake pedal lock, push down on the brake pedal and the brake lock will disengage. Always use the brake lock when parking the tractor on a slope. You should get in the habit of using the brake lock anytime you get off the tractor. The tractor hood easily swings up and forward to allow access to the engine compartment. The side panels can be easily removed for maintenance of the engine. To remove a side panel, loosen but do not remove the rear wing nut. Loosen the upper front wing nut on the inside of the panel. Use caution when working around the exhaust pipe and muffler at the front of the engine. It may be hot if the engine has been run recently. Pull the front of the side panel from between the retainers on the grille. Then slide the panel forward and out of the groove in the dash panel to remove the panel. To install the panel, slide the rear of the panel into the groove in the dash panel. Place the rear tab between the rear wing nut and bulkhead. Slide the slots on the front flange of the panel into the retainers on the grille. Make sure the flange is between the tapered guide and grille. With a firm push, snap the front of the side panel into the grille. Tighten the rear and upper front wing nuts. A fuse is located under the hood on the right side of the engine compartment. It is mounted on the bulkhead and pedestal. A blown fuse may indicate a possible problem with the electrical system. Contact your dealer if you are experiencing a blown fuse. All powered lawn and garden equipment can cause serious injury and even death if not maintained and operated properly. Refer to the owner's manual for additional information. Only adults with proper training should operate this tractor. Study the controls and learn how to stop the tractor quickly. Keep safety devices such as guards and shields in place and in good working order. Remove objects in your path that could be thrown by the blades. Make sure the engine is turned off before placing hands or feet near blades or belts. Never carry children or allow them to ride on or operate the tractor. Children must not be allowed near the tractor or in the area being mowed. They move quickly and are attracted to the mowing activity. Be alert for children who might enter the area, and never assume that they will stay away from the tractor. When backing, look behind and down for children. And use extra care when approaching blind corners, shrubs, trees, or other objects that may obscure your vision. Before leaving the operator's position, disengage the PTO, engage the brake lock, and remove the key from ignition. Before mowing, perform the following inspections to help assure safe operation. Check fuel tank for gas. Open gas cap or look under the rear fender to check the level of the fuel in the translucent gas tank. Use only clean, unleaded gasoline with an octane rating of at least 87. Periodically check oil level in the transaxle. The oil level dipstick is located at the rear of the tractor. Oil level should be at or near the full mark. Check the oil level in the engine. Although different engine manufacturers mount the dipstick in different locations, it can be easily found. The oil level should also be at or near the full mark. Check all mower deck drive belts for wear or fraying. Replace if worn or damaged. Check tire inflation pressure. It should be between 12 and 15 psi. Use all guards provided with your unit, and remember, the engine, muffler, and belt guards can become hot during operation. Allow them to cool before touching them. Some components, such as cutting blades and grass catchers, are also subject to wear, damage, and deterioration. Check periodically and repair or replace as necessary. Also check for any loose or missing nuts and bolts. Replace or tighten as necessary. Always use genuine Cub Cadet service parts. The use of any part or accessory not specifically designed for your machine could create a hazard. Check for debris or grass clogging the engine air inlet screen and the dash air intake screen. And finally, never tamper with safety devices. They are there for your protection. Mount the tractor, preferably from the left side. This avoids the mower deck discharge chute. Adjust the seat to a comfortable operating position. Your hand should drop comfortably onto the steering wheel. Set the throttle midway between the slow and fast positions. If the engine is cold, pull the choke knob out completely. The choke position will vary depending upon variations in temperature and grade of fuel. Little or no choking will be needed when the engine is warm. Make sure the PTO switch is in the off position. Place the speed cruise control lever in the full rearward position. Fully depress the brake pedal. Turn the ignition key to the start position. Release the key as soon as the engine starts. After the engine starts, slowly push the choke control knob all the way in. The choke should only be used to start the engine. When starting, do not operate the starter for more than 10 seconds at a time. If the unit does not start within this time, wait a few minutes for the starting motor to cool and try again. To properly turn off your tractor, bring the unit to a complete stop. Turn off the PTO switch, set the parking brake, move the throttle lever to the slow position, and turn off the key switch. All Series 2000 tractors have unique driving characteristics depending on the model, engine, transmission, and attachments. The following sections will show you how to operate the AutoGear system tractor and the Hydrostatic Drive system tractor. This section covers operation of models with AutoGear system transmissions. Start the unit as previously shown. If you are going to be mowing, move the throttle lever to the fast position. Depress the brake pedal to release the brake pedal lock, then let up on the pedal. Move the speed control lever forward to the desired speed position. You have 6 gear selections. Lower gears would be used for hills, rough terrain, or going around obstacles. Higher gears increase your speed for flat open land. Start the tractor forward by slowly depressing the forward control foot pedal until it is fully depressed. To change the ground speed of the tractor while it is in motion, release the foot pedal. You can then move the speed control lever to a different gear position. To resume speed, press the foot pedal to the fully depressed position. You can also feather your speed by slightly letting up on the foot pedal. For example, this technique can be used to slow down when going around an obstacle. For maximum component life, you should not overuse this feature. It is important to pick the right gear for the desired speed. To change direction, use the brake to stop the tractor. Then depress the reverse foot pedal using the ball of your foot. When going into reverse, the PTO is automatically turned off, stopping the cutting deck as a safety precaution. To restart the cutting deck when returning to forward, turn off the PTO switch, then return it to the on position. When going up or down hills with the AutoGear tractor, use a low gear selection and depress the forward foot pedal completely to help control the speed of the tractor. When you release the foot pedal, you are releasing the transmission. While going downhill, the tractor will pick up speed. Use the brake to slow you down, or use a low enough gear so you can keep the forward foot control pedal all the way in, letting the engine and transmission control your speed. If you must stop or slow down going up a hill, release the foot pedal and immediately apply the brake to control the tractor and prevent the unit from rolling backwards. To continue, shift to a low gear, let off the brake, and press the forward foot pedal all the way in. Mount the tractor, adjust the seat, and start the unit as shown before. Set the throttle lever to the fast position. Depress the brake pedal to release the brake lock and let the pedal up. There are 2 ways to control the forward speed of the hydrostatic drive tractor. You can use the cruise control lever on the fender or operate the forward pedal with your foot to control speed. The cruise control can only be used in a forward direction and will not give you as fast a speed as using the foot pedal. To use the cruise control lever, simply move the lever slowly forward until the desired speed is reached. To decrease speed, pull the lever rearward. To stop, pull the lever all the way to the rear. Or depress the brake fully. This will automatically return the transmission to neutral. To engage reverse direction, stop the tractor completely and depress the reverse control pedal. To drive the unit using the foot pedals, slowly depress the foot pedal for the direction you want to go until the unit reaches the desired speed. When going forward, you can use the cruise control lever to hold the speed of the tractor. Move the cruise control lever forward until it stops. You can then release your foot from the forward foot pedal and the tractor will hold the chosen speed. Remember, to change directions, you must bring the unit to a complete stop, then depress the appropriate foot pedal. When operating on a slope, use extra caution. Use the slope gauge in the manual to determine if you can operate the unit safely on the slope. A wet slope can be extremely dangerous. Mow up and down the slope, never across. Avoid uneven terrain. Watch for hidden obstacles in taller grass. Use a lower gear and slower speed than normal. Always keep the tractor in gear when going down slopes to take advantage of the braking action caused by the engine and transmission. Do not make sudden changes in speed on a slope. Avoid stopping on a slope. Avoid turns on a slope. If a turn must be made, turn down the slope. The owner's packet that comes with your tractor includes the owner's manual, attachment guide, and a catalog of service and maintenance parts. In addition to information provided in this video, the owner's manual also covers routine adjustments and periodic maintenance procedures for your tractor. You can attempt these yourself, or you can contact your Cub Cadet dealer for service. At the back of your owner's manual is a maintenance chart that indicates when periodic maintenance should be performed. It is important that you follow this chart to properly maintain your tractor and assure long life and trouble-free operation. There are also troubleshooting tips near the back of the manual to aid you in troubleshooting problems and possibly avoiding a service call. The operator's manual also has a lubrication table and guide. Proper lubrication of all moving parts of the tractor is essential to assure maximum life for the unit. If you perform your own periodic maintenance, there is a catalog of common service and maintenance parts that are available from your Cub Cadet dealer. Always use genuine Cub Cadet parts from your dealer when servicing your Cub Cadet tractor. This section covers removing the mower deck. If you have the 46 or 48-inch cutting deck, there are lift assist springs used to ease raising and lowering the cutting deck. Refer to your owner's manual for instructions on removal and replacement of these springs. Some tips: wear a long sleeve shirt and gloves to protect your arms and hands. Use caution around the cutting blades. Use caution around the engine and deck. Surfaces may be hot if the tractor has been operated recently. Before removing the mower deck, park the tractor on a smooth, hard, level surface. Engage the brake pedal lock. Make sure the PTO switch is off. Turn off the engine and remove the key from the ignition. Lower the deck lift lever to its lowest position. Disengage the deck belt tension arm lever from its lever bracket. Be careful, it is spring-loaded. Swing the lever away from the tractor to release the spring tension on the assembly. Reach between the tractor and the cutting deck and remove the rearward end of the PTO belt from the upper double pulley on the center of the deck. After removing the belt, return the belt tension arm lever into its stop bracket. Remove the PTO belt from the pulley on the front of the engine. Use caution, the muffler is in the front of the engine, near the PTO and belt. After removal from the pulley, pass the belt down through the frame. Pull the PTO belt clear of the tractor. Inspect the belt for wear and fraying. Replace if necessary. Pull one of the two deck rear bracket pins outward to release the deck on one side. Turn the pin downward and let the spring pressure hold the pin against the outside surface of the bracket. Release the pin on the other side of the deck. The rear brackets should now be released. Raise the deck lift lever to its highest position, being careful because the main deck lift spring is still hooked up. Slide the deck forward until the front lift rod clears the front roller bracket slots on the deck. Hold the front lift rod upward so you can slide the deck rearward and clear the rod. Push down on the quick attach rod at the front of the tractor. Free the lift rod bracket shoulder bolts from the bracket assembly and release the quick attachment rod. Carefully slide the cutting deck out from under the tractor from the discharge chute side of the unit. Use caution to avoid bending the deck attachment brackets when sliding out the deck. To install the cutting deck, make sure the tractor is on a smooth, level, and hard surface. The PTO is in the off position. The engine is off. The brake is set, and the key is removed from the ignition. Wear a long-sleeve shirt and gloves to protect your arms and hands. Use caution around the cutting blades. Raise the deck lift lever to its highest position. From the right side of the tractor, slide the deck under the tractor. Avoid hitting or bending the lift brackets on the tractor. At the front of the tractor, hold down on the quick attach rod. Slide the shoulder bolts of the front lift rod bracket into the latch receivers. Release the quick attach rod to secure the rod bracket assembly. At the front of the cutting deck, hold the front lift rod up. Slide the deck forward and then rearward until the lift rod slides into the slots in the bracket. Align the rear bracket slots of the deck with the lift links of the tractor. Lower the deck lift lever to drop the lift links into the bracket slots. Pull the rear deck bracket pins outward and align the pins with the holes on the lift bracket. Adjust the pins until they slide through the inside holes on the brackets. Install the PTO belt over the front engine pulley. The narrow side of the belt goes into the groove of the pulley. Watch out for the muffler, it may be hot. Push the PTO belt through the front lift rod to the center of the deck. Twist the belt a quarter turn to engage the narrow side of the belt into the two front tractor pulleys. Disengage the belt tension arm lever bracket and swing it out away from the tractor. Make sure that the belt remains inside the front lift rod and position the belt over the rear deck center pulley. Again, make sure that the narrow side of the belt seats into the pulley groove. Engage the belt tension arm lever into its stop bracket. This puts tension on the belt for proper operation. For deck leveling instructions, refer to your owner's manual. Your owner's manual covers cutting blade removal, lubrication, and spindle drive belt replacement. The manual also covers how to store your unit in the off-season as well as mowing tips. There are a number of attachments available for your tractor. Both front and rear attachments easily slide into the specially designed frame rails and bolt securely in place. Attachments include a 42-inch snow blade, a 40-inch two-stage snow thrower, weight bracket and weights for front and rear mounted implements. As an environmentally conscious company, we offer mulching kits for our 38, 42, and 48-inch cutting decks. Rear-mounted attachments include a twin-bag grass catcher for the 38 and 42-inch cutting decks. A triple-bag grass catcher is available for the 46-inch cutting deck. A 28-inch tiller with an electric lift is available for some models. See your dealer for more information. Trailing attachments that can be hitched to your tractor include a trailer, a broadcast spreader for seeding a lawn or spreading fertilizer. Two sweepers are also available for picking up grass clippings and leaves. They come in 32 and 38-inch widths. Also available are special agricultural tread tires and tire chains for selected models. Stop by your dealer today and check out these attachments that will ease your lawn and garden chores and add versatility to your Cub Cadet tractor. Cub Cadet, where quality is the driving force.